Hello Ciaran, here's your Breville Barista Express BES870. Usually takes around a minute to turn on, but it's fully warmed up now. Just gonna add some water. I like to run a blank shot before every session just to warm up things and warm up my cup, which is right here. This will also clean any dirt inside the machine, so I recommend doing it. I'm going to put this on the side. I've just finished doing the grinder cleaning, the grinder servicing. Now the machine is grinding very fine, just like it did on day one. I'm going to dry this, very important to dry it. And I'm going to calibrate my scale here. You don't need a scale to get good coffee from this machine, but I just get it to be consistent with my machines. It's at number 2 now, grind setting number 2. Grind amount at around 4 o'clock, so 5 o'clock here. Yep, 5 o'clock, and press. Even when using a double shot basket, I like to grind single and then press it halfway, just to keep things consistent. So that's around 8. I'm gonna increase it just a little bit more. Cool. That should be around 18. This basket takes 18 grams, so I recommend doing that. Maybe a little bit more wouldn't hurt. Make sure it's even. Just a little bit more. Cool. Get your templer. Make this area flat and sort of even, and press it down firmly. If you don't have a scale, a good rule of thumb on how much to grind is that once you're done with tamping, you should go as deep as the silver cap on the tamper, just like that, which is around half a centimeter also, maybe around a centimeter, just like that. Cool. This is what it looks like. It's quite fine. And like I said, what will dictate your pressure and your coffee is the grind size, and the grind amount, and the temp. So, say you're not happy with the pressure, or you're not happy with the quality, you could be doing something wrong. So, how are you tamping evenly? Are you dosing correctly? So around 18 to 19 grams. And are you pressing it down evenly? Perfect. And sort of like an experiment where you get to try around different settings. In this case, I recommend keeping it at 6 o'clock, grind setting number 2. And that's that. Let's put it here. Turn it all the way to the right. I'm going to get my mug here. I'll dump out the water. I like to get some hot water for my sugar. Just a little bit. Cool. calibrate this. I'm going to program your buttons for you. You can program them at any time by pressing program, then the button, and then pressing it again when you're happy with the volume that it gave you. Just like what I'll do now. So calibrate. I'll stop it when it's about 40 grams, which is a double shot, pretty much. Keep an eye on the gauge. You should aim for the grey zone. If you get around 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, that's sort of the best sort of quality you'll get. If it's way too high like this, that's probably because we pressed too hard, dosed too little, or ground too fine. So I'll try that again. Should come out consistently, just like that. That's around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, perfect. I'm very happy with that. I'll stop it when it's about 40 grams. Which is right there. Cool. Maybe I'll dial back on this little fella. Like I said, try to aim for 12 o'clock. So whatever settings that is, whatever beans you're using, try to aim for around 12 o'clock. That's best. Don't let it go too high. What's that? Cool, 40 grams. 42. Here is my milk jug. I recommend getting a steel jug. Anything that conducts heat, so steel or even ceramic or glass will work. Don't use plastics because that won't let you feel the temperature. This is my personal one, so I'll turn it on. Usually it takes about 15 to 20 seconds to warm up and get to pressure. I'm going to create a vortex and keep the steam tip close to the surface and swirl it around. The longer you hold this position, the more air it will inject, and the more foamy the milk will be. Then once you're happy with that, turn it off when you can't touch it for too long. Purge it out. And I recommend getting a wet towel ASAP and wiping the wand. Otherwise the milk will stick to it. Rinse everything. Cool. Here's my latte. I'm just gonna mix up the milk, swirl it around. Mix up the espresso. Here's my latte. You can actually do some latte art with this machine, but I've never perfected it, so here it is, here's your machine. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you very soon.